Hello, my name is JaxOYK and today I'm going to be giving my opinion on Flow PvP and the Minecraft PvP community on a whole. Now, I think the community is just straight up rubbish. It's just stupid. The old PvP system, I think, is bad and good. I think how long it would take you to get a game was completely rubbish. There was enough testers online, it wasn't organised very well. Also don't like the fact you could get like low tier 2 installed and just retire forever and stay low tier 2. All top competitive games you have to continuously compete to keep your title, and it means that players wouldn't be able to duck fights. And now with everyone retiring, it has made the whole MC PvP tier list just gone to hell. You're getting random tier 2s which should be like low tier 3. Everyone's retired, it's gone to hell. And then you have things like Cat PvP and Flow PvP trying to step in with an elo system. Elo system won't work. It's over 60 years old. No other competitive game uses elo. I think it's complete BS. Elo system, the way it also works on these servers where it's health of how dominant you are in the fight. It doesn't work for very defensive styled players and very explosive players. It's just, once again, in my opinion, it's stupid. Like, someone could be a low tier 2 but play really poorly in the fight, and then they get given the equivalent of low tier 3. And also the equivalent rankings on Flow PvP, I don't know if they're the same on Cat PvP, they're stupid. I'm going to put a screenshot on screen. It is just horrible. Why does low tier 3 span over about 5 different tiers? I personally think the PvP tiers, everything about it, the whole PvP system has just gone to straight hell. I think if you want to play competitively, there's not much of a place to do it. There's obviously ranked, but it only works for aggressive type of players, and you won't get the ranks you deserve if you're defensive, if that makes sense. For me to fix this issue, I'm personally switching to PvP tiers. PvP tiers is basically the same as MC PvP. It's just the old owner, which had a falling out with Marlow or something, just owns the server basically, or owns the tier list, not the server. Also find that every single game mode has about 3 to 4 different testers online. This is for EU at least. Has about 4 to 5 different testers online in each game mode. And what else is good is that sub tiers isn't corrupt like MC tiers is, so nothing needs to happen with that. Also think the whole competitive Minecraft space should do something like how Fortnite does it, where it's more about placement and ranking rather than the amount of damage you do, and how it resets every season. So if you want to consistently stay at the top, you have to consistently find new metas, you have to consistently be one of the best. And I don't mean like Arena, I enjoyed Arena too, but ranked is better for actual rankings. I also think the Marlow and Aximity are both in the wrong. I want to point that out. I think it's a whole lot of like tit for tat at this point. I personally believe the Marlow is still hacking because he or she went over a few of the clips that was like addressed like as evidence for her hacking, and also think that she could have easily hired a complete stranger to just do the Marlow persona. Now there is a potential that I'm wrong about everything here and that, well, that is Marlow. In that case, I'm just saying this is my opinion on the situation. There is so much going on. Neither side is perfectly in the right. I'm just saying Aximity seems in the wrong because he has said some deeply offensive stuff, and alongside trying to talk to minors. I don't know how Swite's involved. I personally think he's innocent. And I think that Marlow is also in the wrong, and she hasn't debunked that much. Not anywhere near as much as Aximity has brought up. I think some of her points are stupid, like in that wager they had where she was saying that she didn't want to fight on Mineman for the $350 wager because she was scared that because he has a helper role it might be rigged, but at the same time she was fake T-buying. I think that is stupid, and I've been trying to ignore this whole situation so much. I think it's very hard to ignore it at this point. No matter how hard you try, I think you would have heard of the situation with Minecraft and Marlow and all this sort of stuff. I think that all the players retiring also isn't the right move. I think that it is corrupt and it's them like standing and protesting, but I think that they're all retiring to defend their tiers, not the tier testing system from Marlow, which I think is stupid. If they really wanted to do it right, switch to PvP tiers. Marlow isn't even on it. So I think that pretty much sums up my whole opinion on the whole situation. If more comes out, I probably might post again. This isn't my usual content, but there's just so much going on. I wanted to make my opinion on it. Thank you all for watching the video, and if you did enjoy it, subscribe would be appreciated. Thank you. Enjoy your day.